Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm your host Munib Hamid, and this is the Almost Serious Show, where the news is real, but the logic checked out hours ago. Today, we're diving into a world of chaos, hypocrisy, and what can we say? Flat out absurdity. From army organized concerts in occupied Kashmir that even the chairs boycotted, to cricket politics, where the slow over raid isn't a penalty anymore, it's a suggestion from the Indian side. We'll see how China is cleaning up the influencer mess, while in Pakistan is busy proving that Wi-Fi doesn't equal to wisdom, and expose why your parents deserve an award for emotional terrorism. Find out why your diet isn't working. I'm going to give you a hint. It's not the parathas. From Islamabad's 30,000 seat stadium plans to Saudi Arabia's floating football field in the bloody sky. So buckle up, because reality is ridiculous and we're going to full roast today. So ladies and gentlemen, Sonu Nigam concert in Srinagar. So the Indian Army decided to organize a Sonu Nigam concert in Srinagar, in occupied Kashmir, an internationally recognized disputed area according to the United Nations, according to the world, to show the world that everything is peaceful and people are happy. Ah, yes, because nothing says peace and freedom like an army organized concert in a place under military lockdown. That's not music, that's a PR with background vocals of Sonu Nigam. So they wanted to prove Kashmiris are living happily. Turns out the only ones living happily were the empty chairs. Forget Nigam live in concert. It was more like Sonu Nigam featuring echo and silence. Even the sound system was like, bro, why are we here? And when Kashmiris saw through the stunt, they didn't just clap, they burned the posters and protested. That's right. The people of Kashmir turned the peace concert into a freedom anthem. It's hilarious. India keeps trying to remix reality like a Bollywood soundtrack. We'll add a concert, some tricolor lights, and boom, occupation disappears. Sorry, New Delhi, you can't auto-tune oppression. Can host all the concerts you want, but the only real song Kashmiris want to hear is Azadi. And another one, Kashmir Banega Pakistan, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible India. This is why I always advise you people not to drink cow piss, because it stops your brain from functioning. Unbelievable people. So another story from India. India's cricket politics circus is exposed now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about cricket, or should I say India's political version of cricket. Former International Cricket Council referee Chris Broad just exposed the truth. India was 3 to 4 overs behind, and instead of a fine like every other team would get, he got a phone call. Be lenient. It's India. Yes, India, the same country that lectures the world on fair play, suddenly becomes untouchable when it's time to, count overs. It's like saying rules for peasants? Us? VIP treatment only. And this isn't a one-time accident. Their record screams it. 2 points docked versus England in 2021, 1 point docked versus South Africa in 2021, 2 points docked again versus England in 2022, yet somehow they never learn slow over rates. Forget it. India treats them like fashion statements. Oh, we're behind? Just call the referee. Just call the referee. That's our overrate hack. Chris Broad calls it systemic, and we're not talking a casual nudge. This is a full-on political cricket where the BCCI's money talks louder than any scoreboard. India owns the stadiums, owns the TV rights, and now apparently owns the clocks too. Imagine watching a match The umpire checks his watch, India is behind, and suddenly his phone rings. Sir, very important. India, boom. Penalty, gone. Slow over rate, never happened. Cricket rules in India are like traffic lights in Delhi. Suggestions, no, not law. And the irony is, this is the same country that complains about match fixing scandals in other teams, shouts about ethics and lectures everyone as sportsmanship. Meanwhile, they're running their own ICC monopoly, making everyone else look like amateurs. So next time someone says cricket is fair game, just remember, in India, the only thing faster than Virat Kohli running between wicket is a BCCI call saying the team from fines. Since we're talking of hypocrites, we've got a lot of influencers who are hypocrites, who are talking about so many subjects that they have no clue about, but they tend to be, the most influential and most philosophical and educated in those matters. So not anymore, because China just did something that Pakistan desperately needs to do. So China has introduced a new rule. If you want to talk about medicine, finance, law, education, or health online, you actually need a degree now. Show a degree or get fined up to 14,000 yuans. Now, that is happening in China. You cannot be an influencer without being an educated person in that specific area. So if Pakistan did that, bro, our entire influencer industry would collapse overnight. TikTok would look like a ghost town. It would be like a coronavirus in Pakistan social media. Everyone would disappear. YouTube would just say, no results found. Every day here, someone picks up a phone and becomes an expert. No medical degree, no problem, bhai. Haldi or Sprite milalo, cancer khatam. No finance background, no worries. Just buy crypto, bro. It always goes up. And don't even start on journalism. Everyone with a mic and a ring light thinks they're Hamid Mir, except, with fewer facts and more filters. So China said, yin yang yong yin yang yang. That basically means no degree, no advice, and no degree, no talking genius. But Pakistan says, no brain, no issue. You're welcome. Honestly, China is just trying to control misinformation, and we've made it a national hobby here in Pakistan. Here everyone's a vlogger, analyst, and a part-time philosopher. Half the country is running podcasts where they can't even pronounce geopolitics, but are explaining regional stability. China is cleaning up its internet. Meanwhile, we're over here proving that Wi-Fi doesn't, equal to wisdom. And another thing that needs wisdom is Pakistani parenting. The original psychological warfare, what's wild? Studies now prove that growing up with strict parents actually changes your brain. Like science finally confirmed what every Pakistani kid already knew. It's not anxiety, it's Ammi's voice in 4K and the flying chappal that changes your brain and puts you back on track. Science, you should have just asked me about this. You didn't spend millions of dollars. And the answer was only found in Ammi ki chappal. So apparently kids raised under constant pressure end up overthinking everything. Bro, of course we do. We're raised on phrases like "Log kya kahenge?" I'm not angry, just disappointed. And the classic, "Wait till your father gets home." Oh, that one was brutal. That one would dry the blood out of my body. That wasn't parenting, that was emotional terrorism with chai breaks, sometimes chappal breaks. And they say children who grew up walking on eggshells struggle to relax as adults. Oh, now I get it. So yes, science says strict parenting cause adult stress, PTSD. What is that? It stands for post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh my God. That sounds intense. Oh, this is why my girlfriend used to say, I have a PTSD, and I thought maybe it's a girl disease or something. Now I understand it's a post-traumatic stress disorder. You ever notice how we all double-check everything because, growing up, one mistake meant full family meeting. You drop one glass, suddenly your parents are, acting like you crashed the economy in Pakistan. Like, bro, it's just a, plate, not a GDP. Meanwhile, Western kids are like, Mom, I need a space. And Pakistani kids are like, Mom, I need permissions to breathe. But we didn't need Harvard to tell us that. We've been doing, field research since the first slipper flew in our direction in our childhood. Even Alexa is scared to talk in a desi house. Even Alexa can't, when mom calls Alexa is like, Ji maa ji, bartan do di. Oh dear Alexa, you have no idea what we've been through. Lekin, I would also want to appreciate the strict parenting that has turned us into mature and respectful, dignified, honorable adults. And it is because of these mama ki chappals and papa ke haath that, brought us on the track. And we're not smoking weed, we're not injecting in our veins, and we still believe in the family system that the West has declined, that the West has, buried. So these mama ki chappals have made us into human beings. जिसको हम लोग उर्दू में कहते हैं इंसान का बच्चा बनाया. And I swear I see these people today who have not been treated with the mama ki chappal, and they're literally turning out to be gays and lesbians. Literally. So mama ki chappal is very important for you to realize today that you're a boy and you're a girl. Gender identification needs mama ki chappal these days. It has become so common that the men have forgotten how to be masculine, and the women have forgotten how to be feminine. And we've somehow, begun a race that the feminine want to be masculine, the masculine want to become the feminine. And being a feminine and being a masculine has its own pros and cons. Being a masculine doesn't mean you go slap the women. Being masculine means you start respecting women. You start loving them, you start caring for them, you start protecting them. And being a feminine means you start caring, loving, respecting, being honorable, and not being available for every other man. Ladies and gentlemen, I think, I just turned out to be a philosopher of my own self, nah? I think I should open a podcast channel here in Pakistan and start relationship advice and philosophy. Oh God. Well, moving on. So the real reason you're not losing weight now, ladies and gentlemen, all you fat ducks. All right. Quick question: how many of you have tried to lose weight this year? Gym, memberships, green tea, detox water with 3 cucumbers floating like they're saying your life. And yet the only thing losing weight is your wallet. Well, here's the plot twist. So WebMD is a well-known American health website that provides medical information and advice written or reviewed by doctors and health experts. According to WebMD, it's not your diet that's failing you, it's your sleep. Oh my God, this is why I get fat. So when you don't sleep enough, your body literally goes, okay, we're tired. Let's store all of this food as fat. We'll burn it later. Maybe in another life. Basically, your hormones get messed up. The hormone that is supposed to tell you you're full, it dies. And the ones that screams, bro, pizza, goes full power mode. So even if you eat healthy, your body's like, no, let's keep this biryani on standby for emotional emergencies. And in Pakistan, who even sleeps? Between load shedding, shadi seasons, motorbike horns at 3 a.m. and WhatsApp group drama and reels, oh my God. we're all running on 2 hours of regret. So yeah, stop blaming, the parathas, blame your sleep schedule. Because until Pakistanis learn how to sleep 8 hours, we'll keep waking up tired, hungry, and built like a fridge with feelings. So now I understand why I am always tired. Because literally these days I'm like sleeping almost like 3 or 4 hours, which is quite less. Now I understand why my health is deteriorating. Aha! Sleep everyone, 8 hours. Minimum 8 hours I think we need to sleep, and we need to give sleep importance. सोएंगे तो ख्वाब आएंगे, ख्वाब आएंगे तो मुलाकात होगी तो गिले होंगे. ओए हाय हाय. Oof. I think I'm becoming a shire of my own self now. I need to open another channel. Shairi. So ladies and gentlemen, talking of the sky, we've got Saudi Arabia building stadiums in the skies because gravity is haram now in Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, Saudi Arabia has officially said if we can't win the World Cup, we'll just build it in the clouds. Meanwhile, in Pakistan, we are still listening. Islamabad's getting a new cricket stadium, 30,000 seat capacity, 30,000 dreams on hold, while, the planning committee debates which hill to pick. Meanwhile, in Saudi Arabia, they're building a floating stadium 350 meters above the desert. 46,000 seats, fully renewable, and probably with Wi-Fi that Pakistan still struggles to have in the 21st century. And the Wi-Fi is going to be stronger than our entire Islamabad internet combined. By 2032, it will be ready for 2034 FIFA World Cup. Just imagine players trying to score while having altitude sickness. It's like Cristiano is running on the field and vomiting at the same time. I've got height phobia. Oh my God, these Arabs. And I'm so glad to have them as our defense partners, Another one, Ronaldo would be like, bro, I'm dizzy, not, dribbling. They're going to be dizzy. It's not going to be called dribbling anymore in Arab. So they're calling it Neom Stadium, running fully on renewable energy. Only Saudis can say that. And let's fight climate change by building a flying football field. Imagine. Ticket prices, sir. Economy seats are on cloud number 2. VIP boxes, those are literally in heaven. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. And that's a wrap for today's Chaos Carousel, from empty chairs in Srinagar telling India the truth to cricket rules that bend faster than a Delhi traffic jam, to China schooling the world while Pakistan's influencers keep proving Wi-Fi's wisdom. We've seen it all. Remember folks, life is messy, like the news is messier. But at least here we can laugh at it. I'm Munib Hamid signing off from the Almost Serious show. Stay smart, stay sarcastic, and stay always almost serious. And remember, the talks between Pakistan and the Taliban in Istanbul have failed. There might be some, action we might be seeing in the future with Afghanistan and India. Prepare yourselves to kick some ass. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Yeah, me and you are gonna watch cricket on the Saudi stadium, bro. Don't worry.